Hey everybody, Tom here, and today I want to teach you how to set up Elysium. Elysium is a beautiful card drafting game of beauty. And so for this reason I'd like to show you how to set it up. And I love it, but I love card drafting, so that's very exciting. Alright, when you crack open the box, you are going to see a rule book and then a cards guide. So every single card is listed and described in this one. Here's the basic rules of the game. I think they're both super great. So that's what I have to say about that. Oh, I do want to say a quick thing. First of all, I love this insert. Oh, so much. But the other thing I want to say is, just in case, let's pretend like my video inspires you to go buy it. When you go buy this game, be aware that it's going to be like raised up, something like that, when you buy it, like the box isn't all the way down. That's not a mistake, that's on purpose, because this insert is flush with the box, and so the cardboard pieces raise the lid as they package it, but once you pop those out and sort everything, then it's all good. So to set up the game of Elysium, there's a couple of things we've got to do. Oh man, where do I even start? Okay, first thing, let's just take this. Is this called an apex? I don't know what this is called. But it has two sides, and the colors are just in a different order, so you can really just go randomly with that. Alright, looks like we're playing that side up. So we're just going to put that in the play area, still on camera. And then next, alright, here's what we're going to do next. Is there are 8 different gods, and we need to randomly pick 5 of them. So what I'm going to do is, I have them sorted here, and the way you can tell the difference is the color of the card. And so I don't remember what they all are. I think this one's Ares, the god of war, and this is Hercules. I have no idea, it's not that. But yeah, each color represents something different. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take one card of each family color, like this, and I'm more or less just going to randomly shuffle, and I need to pick 5 of them. Now, on Twitter, I just asked if anybody had any requests for families to play or not play, and the only thing I heard back was to play with the green family. I think that's Apollo, I'm not sure. But either way, I'm going to go ahead and keep that one out because it was the one that was requested. Let me shuffle these up, and I'm going to pick 4 more at random. So, we're going to go ahead and go 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like in this game we're going to be playing with green, purple, brown, blue, and white. So let me go ahead and either put the card back in. So red is going to go back in right there. Let's see what's next. That's yellow. Here, I should be consistent. What's wrong with me? Yellow is going to go back in. Black is going to go back in. Wow, apparently I didn't shuffle all that well. That goes in here. But all the rest I need to take out. So here's the white family, and the way I store this, I also keep these 2 tokens in there. We're going to need that for gameplay. And then we've got blue. Take these out. Brown. This is the Stark family because it's like the wolf. Oh no, I just misplaced that. It probably just went this way. Okay, we're going to take those out too. Where did it go? It went somewhere. I don't know. Oh, it's probably over there. Okay, so there's green, and then there's purple. Okay, so we'll go ahead and take, oh, yep, there's the brown one. We're going to take all of these out. These are going to be point scoring tokens for later on. So now we've got the cards, and what we're going to need to do is to shuffle them all up. And so I'm going to do my best. Oh my gosh, you guys, every time I shuffle like this, people freak out. But as much I do love this game, I don't want to sleeve it because sometimes I like sleeves for deck builders, but I don't really like sleeves for other things because they're too slippery and it drives me crazy. So we're going to shuffle this. I'll honestly probably do some more shuffling off camera because this could probably be the most boring way to spend time watching a YouTube video, is watching somebody shuffle. But here, we'll do one more, and then I'll take a sneak peek and make sure that things look more or less shuffled. Okay? Okay. Yeah, that's not too bad. All right. Okay, something like that. Go ahead and cut it in half, and I'm going to keep these cards, the draw pile, here. All right, so we have these scoring tokens. I'll get those set up in a second. Now, there's a couple of chits that we need, and we need our victory point ones. So, do you know what? I'm going to take these out, and I need a little container for these. Here we go. Let's go ahead and use some geek boxes. I usually go like that. Okay, so these are victory points. They're going to go right here, and I'll just put them at the top. Now, these are prestige points, which I won't be using, but if you were playing with the red family, you would need these tokens here. So just keep that in mind. If by chance you're playing with the red, the Aries, I think it's Aries, cards, you would need these, but I'm not playing with them, so I don't need them. Okay, we got some money over here. Let me grab another geek box, dump some coins in there. Okay, and oh, I'm inconsistent here. All right, there we go. Okay, what else do we need? We need this one. This is used, even though it's blue. This is the Oracle, I think. It's some fancy name, but it's going to be used for if you're using the green cards. So if you're playing with the green cards, which we are, we're going to be using this. I need a good place for it. We're going to put it, let's put it up here. Well, yeah, there's different places. I mean, it just needs to be near the table. I'm going to put it here. I probably should have thought this out before I started recording. All right, next thing we're going to want is this is our round tracker. So we're going to go ahead and put this near here, and we're going to keep bumping the camera as often as possible. I'm sure of it. Okay, man, okay. I should have thought this out. I apologize. Okay, here we go. Next up, we're going to need the round tracker. It's this thing here. We'll go ahead and put it on round one. Next, there are these halves player boards, and so we're playing 2 players, so we're going to need 2 of these halves, and we're going to need 2 of these halves, and the rest are going to go in the box. And then here are some player aids. We're going to each need one of these for camera presence. And then what we're going to need is this. So these are, I think they're quest cards. And if you look here at the top, it's either for 3 or 4 players or for 2 players. So I'm going to be doing 2 players, obviously, but let me just show you how this works in a 3 or 4 player game. In a 3 or 4 player game, you need to put these here in order like that. Okay, and they would just sit there. But we're not using those because we're not doing 3 or 4 player, we're doing 2 player. And so these need to sit up here kind of in the middle like that. All right. Next, what we're going to need is we're going to need these tokens equal to the number of players. And I'm going to assign the player on the left to be our first player and the player on the right to be our second player. We're going to need these tokens here. And so I got another geek box. Go ahead and just put those there for safekeeping. Oh, doesn't that just look pretty? And the last thing I'm going to, a couple more things I need out of the box is we're going to need these tokens here. And you're going to stack them. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter if you stack them. These are going to be point tokens. So lots of round point scoring tokens that we're going to sort in just a second. Okay, finally, you're going to see all of these columns. And when you first buy the box, you've got to put a sticker on them. But we're going to need 1 column of each color for each player. So we've got blue, red, yellow, green. Those are going to go to the first player. And we'll grab those same columns and put them right here. All right, I think I have everything out of the box at this point, so let me go ahead and get the box out of the way. And what we need to do now is we're going to set up the card drafting area for the first round of the game. So what you need to do is you need to do a little bit of math, and you're going to do 3 times your number of players plus 1. So in a 2-player game, I'm going to need 7 cards. In a 3-player game, you're going to need 10 cards. If I did that right, yeah. And then in a 4-player game, you're going to need more, 13 cards, I think. So what I'm going to do is, since I have my deck shuffled, we're just going to go ahead and flip these up in this display right here. And a crazy storm just barely popped by. It has been so hot all day today, and now it's just storming. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and lay these out. And again, off camera, I'm going to do a couple more shuffles just to make sure we're good. Then, if you're playing with the green cards, what you're going to need to do is you're going to also need to lay out 4 cards down here. These are kind of like we can foresee cards coming out in the future. So, yep, there we go. We've laid those out now. All right, a couple other quick things that I want to do is we're going to lay out these tokens here. These are going to be victory points that we can win during the game. So the white ones that look like this, you always use those. And then as I showed you before, you're going to have 2 tokens of each family color, a 2-point and a 5-point. I usually just stack those together like this. These are going to be like a race to earn points kinds of points. And so I just put the higher value one on top of the other one. And we'll try to earn those points as time goes on. Now with that said and done, this is the main play area. Let's go ahead and set up our individual play areas. Alright, so as per usual, if you watch my videos, I really like to use colored paper just to really define which player we're watching when they're on camera. And so what we're going to do is we're going to just take these 2 pieces and we're going to piece them together. Wow, this kind of looks tacky. That's okay. I don't mind a little tackiness. And we're going to label him as the first player or her. It's whatever works. And here's our player aid. We can put that over there. And what we're going to do is we're going to put our 4 columns just right here in this spot, like that. And then each player is going to start off with 4 coins. So I've gone ahead and grabbed those. They're just going to go in this spot right here. And then they're going to start with a number of victory points equal to their player number. So we're starting out as player 1. As first player, we're only going to get 1 victory point. And then the second player will get 2 and so on. But that's it. You're going to have this set up and you're going to want to leave yourself some space. Oh man, this tablecloth is dirty. Okay, don't look at it. But you're going to want to leave yourself, this is from the Gloomhaven box. It doesn't matter. Okay, so you're going to leave some space above and below this bar because we're going to be using both spaces in the gameplay. So we need to set up the red player in the exact same way with the only exception of they're going to start off with 2 victory points instead of 1. So we'll go ahead and piece that together. Here we've got their player aid. Oh, I'll center this in a minute. All right. Okay, so we got that. They are player number 2. We're going to get our columns on here with their fancy symbols. We need 4 coins. Oh, not that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. And then they are going to start off with 2 victory points to begin the game, just like that. And just like that, more or less, we are totally ready to start playing Elysium. And so, yeah, just keep in mind that the big differences here with player numbers is with 3 players, you're going to use all 4 cards up there, and same with 4 players, and there would be the different cards. And then each player starts with their number of victory points. And for every additional player, we're going to add 3 more cards into the display area right here. Yeah, and then Apollo down here, and then prestige points if you're playing with the red character or the red family. And if it's important to you, because this game can be a little bit tricky to learn, the rulebook does have starting family colors if you want to do those. I've just played this game a lot of times, and so I just like to go randomly, and it gives us a chance to see some more variation there. Anyway, what am I talking about? I really want to play this game. So with me not talking anymore, we're going to go ahead and end this setup video. If you'd like to see the gameplay video, as per usual, please click on the link in the description of this video, and we will see you there. I'm excited. I love this game. I haven't played it in a couple of years. I'm excited. Okay, we'll see you later. Bye.